went down a rabbit hole. Well, maybe not a rabbit hole, more like a FeetFinder investigation. And after studying some of the platform's most successful sellers, I noticed something really weird. I found a gateway to how people become successful on FeetFinder. The biggest profiles all look completely different. Different ages, different countries, different styles, different content. But somehow they were following almost the exact same playbook. And the funny thing is, the thing I thought would matter most barely mattered at all. So today I'm showing you the 5 patterns I kept seeing over and over again. And if you've ever wondered how to sell Pics or how to make money on FeetFinder, this might save you months of trial and error. I analyzed top 10 FeetFinder sellers. Here are the 5 patterns they all share. Pattern 1, they sell a character, not just feet. This one completely caught me off guard. When I started looking at these profiles, I expected to find people talking mostly about feet. Makes sense, right? Wrong. Almost every successful seller was something much bigger. One profile felt like a luxury brand. Another felt like a playful online personality. Another felt like a mysterious model. And another felt like someone straight out of a lifestyle influencer account. Feet were there, obviously. But the real product was the vibe. Think about it. If I asked you to remember 10 random photos, you'd probably forget about most of them. But if I introduced you to 10 completely different personalities, that's a lot harder to forget. Pattern number 2, they become known for one thing. This was another huge light bulb moment. The successful sellers weren't trying to win every category. They were planting a flag somewhere and owning it. One profile practically screamed high heels. Another was all about arches. Another built their entire identity around custom content. Another focused on a very specific style of content that buyers clearly loved. Meanwhile, beginners are over here trying to be everything all at once. And when you try to be everything, you usually end up being nothing. Pattern number 3, everyone is asking buyers to message them. This platform was impossible to ignore. I kept seeing the same words over and over and over and over again. Message me, custom availability, send requests, let's create something. I thought it was just a coincidence. Then I realized something. The biggest sellers aren't sitting around hoping buyers magically discover their content. They're starting conversations. Because conversations turn into requests, requests turn into sales, and sales turn into repeat buyers. And honestly, this makes even more sense now that FeetFinder has introduced features like promote to buyers and mass messaging. One option actually allows sellers to reach as many as 5,000 buyers with a single message. That's a pretty big shift, because now instead of uploading content and crossing your fingers hoping that people find it, sellers can actually put new content in front of interested buyers. But here's what's interesting. The successful buyers I analyzed were already thinking this way before the feature existed. They weren't treating buyers like one-time customers. They were staying visible, checking in, announcing new content, giving people reasons to come back. The promote to buyers feature simply makes that process easier. And no, the smart sellers aren't using it to spam people. They're using it strategically. A quick update, a new gallery release, a special themed shoot, a custom content promotion, maybe even a message to reconnect with buyers who haven't been active in a while. The more profiles I studied, the more obvious it became. The successful sellers weren't just creating content, they were building relationships. And relationships are a lot harder to replace than a photo. Pattern 4, they don't hide everything. This one surprised me. I expected the top sellers to lock everything up. Instead, many of them were giving buyers little samples. A free video here, a preview there, a few unlaunched posts. And honestly, it makes perfect sense because nobody likes buying a mystery box. People like a little taste before they commit. Pattern 5, they look like businesses. And this might be the biggest lesson of them all. The successful profiles don't look random. They look intentional. Good banners, clean bios, organized content, consistent themes. Everything felt polished. Not perfect, just intentional. And that's the difference. The top sellers weren't acting like someone casually uploading photos. They were acting like business owners. So after analyzing successful FeetFinder sellers, here's what stood out. They build personalities. They own a niche. They promote custom content. They use free content strategically. And they treat their profile like a real business.